Hey y'all, welcome back to another video, and welcome if you are new here. Today's video is going to be another back to school video, and I'm going to be sharing my lunchbox favorites. I have children going to pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade, and I'm going to show you my tried and true lunchbox essentials in hopes to help you choose what you need for your child's lunchbox. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's start with the YUMBOX. So for the YUMBOX, this was one of the first lunch boxes that I purchased and actually liked. I have purchased and returned a lot of lunch boxes. So I feel like this is the perfect size for a kindergartner or first grader. I used this a lot for my two when they were in pre-K. And also for my kindergartner last year, I used it more for simple lunches. If I just do a sandwich, something salty, some fruit, and, you know, a sweet treat or something like that. So this year, I'll probably still use it for my kindergartner sometimes, and then I use this one for my pre-K. And these lunch boxes are probably about 2 years old. And you can see how they held up. My kids are probably not very destructive. I didn't wash them in the dishwasher or anything like that. This tray is removable so that you can wash it and everything. And I felt like it was just a good, simple choice. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't expensive. I'll leave the price below, but I believe it was around like $20 maybe. So I'll just leave the price on screen because I'm not completely sure. But I'll show you this one too. I only hand washed. I did not dishwash. And it's also removable. So next we have the Omni boxes, and the Omni boxes are pretty expensive, but I feel like they hold up pretty well. Now this is not a new Omni box. I purchased this last year for school, and it's still in really good condition. I like that it has the handle on top. It's very solid. And it's pretty heavy too, but I sent it to school with my kindergartner, and when my daughter was in pre-K, I sent this with her. She likes spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, and hot lunches and stuff, and with this, you just add hot water like you would do with Thermos, and pour it out and then put the hot food in. I've never had any complaints as far as cold food. Then if you wanted to, you know, put something that's not hot inside, that's removable. I put hot dogs in here and everything. So another thing I'll say about the Omni box, if you purchase this, just practice at home before school. Make sure they can open and close everything by themselves, because if you like close it really, really tight, it will be hard for like a kindergartner or pre-K to open this. So the Omni box holds more food than the YUMBOX. I know the YUMBOX, it looks kind of bigger on screen, but the Omni box actually does hold more food. I believe that it's deeper, and it comes with this little thing here where you can put dividers in. But a lot of times I would use these inside instead of buying a whole bunch of different. I would separate it like that, and then put some stuff here and everything. Maybe I could put like some candy in here, some oranges, some chips here. You know, I'll be able to put more things. Or you could just put more of these silicone cupcake liners. So yeah, here's the Omni box. So I have this one in pink and orange, and this is my main lunchbox that I use for my older kids. I love the Omni box. I do feel like it's worth the money. So here is the other Omni box. This one is also a year old, has the handle. This is also in really good condition. I only hand wash. We didn't dishwash. It's the same as the last one I showed you. Oh, and then for cleaning, you just take this out and clean. It wasn't hard at all. If you clean with this in, I'm pretty sure it'll grow mold, so I would just say to take it out. So here's the next lunchbox that I have. These are the easy lunchboxes. I purchased these off Amazon along with the rest of the lunchboxes that I have here. I like to use these for homemade Lunchables and also for snacks, like for after school when you pick them up from school, or if they're going to dance or sports or anything like that. These hold a good amount of snacks. I don't know if you can see how deep they are, but for these I like to put, you know, some fruit or some goldfish, whatever snacks they like. And or if you're doing a Lunchable, you could do pepperonis, cheese, the crackers, whatever you want to put in here. These are not insulated, so they're not going to keep food warm or anything, but I feel like these are perfect for snacks, and they're very cheap. I've had these for at least 3 years. And I also don't wash these in the dishwasher, but they've held up really well. So next we have these reusable sandwich bags and reusable snack bags. These come in a lot of different sizes. I got them off Amazon. They're another great alternative if you don't want to like buy the Omni box or the YUMBOX. If you just want sandwich bags, you don't have to keep repurchasing the plastic ones. So we have this thermos. This is the Cars one from Pottery Barn. I use this for my oldest, but now it's going to my 3-year-old. So it'll tell you how long I've had it. It's really good quality. Let's see. It's very easy to unscrew. You just use it as a regular thermos. Hot food inside of it. This is the next thermos I have. It's a princess themed one. This one is also from Pottery Barn, but it's the same self-explanatory. Fill it up with hot water. You can put your hot food in it. And this one was my daughter's, and I don't use it that much because she has her Omni box. So next we have for Lunchbox Essentials. Now this is for like if you're one of those extra moms like I can be sometimes. I have these sandwich cutters, and I just feel like it makes the kids' lunches fun. So this one came in a pack. I'll link it below. So we have the heart, the star, we have the little Mickey Mouse head one, dinosaur, a regular circle, and then the square. Then I have these little cutouts like you use for fruit and stuff like that. So this is the butterfly, has the dinosaur. I think this is like a teddy bear or something. So I really love using those. It just makes the lunches fun if you have extra time. I don't do it every day, but you know, when I do, they appreciate it. So next we have these little picks. I just pick these up when I see them. I plan on getting some more. I just use these to like hold their sandwiches together and stuff like that. And they just love, you know, having like cute little things in their lunchbox. I've seen the plastic ones on Amazon, but I've always been scared of them because they're so small and I don't want them to like choke or one of the other kids to choke. So I like to use these, and I just pick them up where I see them. I think these are from like TJ Maxx. You can get them from Walmart, Marshalls, and these are really cute. Something else that I love using for the kids' lunchboxes are these notes. They come with all these little cards. I love you, work hard, be nice, you rule, never give up, you rock, stand tall, kiddo, have a rainbow day. These are really cute. They have like the blank side on the back so you can write what you want to write. I like these. I like to switch them up, put them in the kids' lunchboxes. Sometimes I write notes on the back, but I believe that they just like the, you know, the little designs and stuff. If you don't have these, a good old sticky note, tell them you love them and you miss them and stuff like that. It always brightens their day. So I have different color sticky notes that I use for that. Also, if these run out or if I don't have them handy. The next thing I make sure to put in the kids' lunchboxes are napkins, and they're just regular disposable white napkins that you could purchase from anywhere. I used to have reusable napkins, but they used to lose them, or, you know, I didn't want to have to deal with washing them and stuff like that. So I just use these. You can get them from Dollar Tree, get a whole pack for $1. So last year I used regular condiment containers for condiments, but this year I found these silicone condiment containers on Amazon, and I figured these will come in handy. They are, so they say they're about 1.25 ounces. You can put ketchup, mayonnaise, ranch, or whatever you want to put in there. And then here you go. Here's the little top. So I think this will work really well. And it came with a pack of 4, and it came with a little straw to clean them. So I know that this will be good for the kids. So here we have this Pottery Barn Spider-Man lunchbox. This is for my oldest. He used it last year and it still looks good. So we're going to wash it up and use it for next year. I use these labels for everything. I have like a huge pack that I purchased off Etsy, so I'll link those below. It came with this divider. You put it in the freezer. It's like a little freezer pack, and you put it in between, and it keeps the sandwiches and drinks and stuff cold. Here is the little compartment, and that's where I usually put the napkin and the spoon and everything here. And it also has the drink pouch on the side. And in a moment, I'll show you guys how all the lunchboxes fit in this lunchbox. So next I have this Children's Pace lunchbox. I purchased it last year off the website, and we're going to be using it again. It has like a little compartment here. It doesn't zip, but it still does its job. This is where I put, you know, the spoon and napkin and stuff like that. So it doesn't have the little freezer thing here, but we can always use the cold packs, and I'll show you those that I use sometimes. So this Children's Place box is not as structured as the Pottery Barn box. It was, a lot cheaper. I believe this one was like $12 and this one might have been like $30. So, but you have options if you know, if you're more on a budget or you want to go ahead and splurge. I will say that this is 1 year in the running, and you could probably use it for a couple more years, or his little brother will be able to use it. So next we have another Pottery Barn lunchbox. We've had this one for a very long time. As you can see, the quality is really good. This one has like a hard inside. How long has it been? I purchased this when my oldest was maybe 2 and he's about to turn 7 when he was in daycare. So I'm going to be using this for my 3-year-old this year, and it's just a regular Cars lunchbox. It has the little drink pouch on the side, it has the handle, and it does its job. So yeah, this one held up really well, and I'll probably just throw it in the washer this year again, and we'll be ready to go. So I told you I'll show you guys the other freezer packs I use for the lunchbox, and these are just simple freezer packs from Walmart. I actually just pulled them out the freezer real quick, but so I usually just put them in the bottom when I have like drinks and sandwiches or anything in the lunchbox to keep it cool. So last but not least, we have our water bottles. The Thermos containers are my favorite because they just pop open, and you can just replace the spout instead of replacing the whole thing when they bite the tip and everything, like how my son has done to this one, or if they stick stuff inside of it. And I'll probably just use one of those name tags that I used on the lunchbox, but last year I decided to like be crafty and use my Cricut. But you can see we got our money out of it. I believe it was like $16. So I always recommend these, and they also have larger sizes if you want to do that. So for my daughter, we have this ELO container from Target, and I actually purchased this one over the summer, so I might not get her another one. I just have to add her name to it, but this one also just pops open. As you can see, she also bites the spout. So I was trying to figure out if I can replace the spout, and it looks like I might be able to. I'll comment below and let you know if I can replace it, and I'll put a link for the spouts and the cup below. So let me show you guys how everything fits inside the lunch boxes. So we'll start with the YUMBOX, and this is the Pottery Barn cold pack, like I said before. And I'll show you guys with the YUMBOX. You can put a Capri Sun. I could put these on top, and you can see there's still room here, so you could put something else. And then for the Omni box, so with the Omni box in the Pottery Barn cold pack, it fits. It's really the only one that I found that fits, and you can fit like a Capri Sun or something right here, but then you also have this side for the water bottle. So of course the Omni box is tighter. I can still put these two on top. Let's see if it'll close. So yeah, it still closes. So for the Lunchable boxes, these fit. Of course, they're the smallest one. And just for example, if you want to throw in a Capri Sun, you can still put an extra snack or 2 in here, and you still have room on top. This is probably the lightest option. So for my baby in pre-K, he'll be using his Cars lunchbox. It used to be his brother's a few years ago. And for him, he's really a snacker. He doesn't love hot foods as much, but if I do decide to give him some mac and cheese or something, I'll go ahead and use this Thermos container. And then I will put, of course, you can see there's plenty of room for snacks and everything, and his Capri Sun or his juice or whatever, just with the thermos. So then if I want to make him a homemade Lunchable, I'll go ahead and use one of these and put it right in. You'll see that he still has his space for a snack and juice and everything. So he'll also be using his brother's YUMBOX from last year, so I can just put it in. It is a tight fit, but snacks can still fit on top. It closes, and he is ready for school. So that's it for today's video. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, you guys. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.